7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You'll never have the sacred stone.
Oh, this you crazy mother.
Hi guys, welcome to my everyday glam makeup routine. I wore this to work the other day and I had a dinner date afterwards, and after dinner we went to a bar and had some cocktails. So basically I was wearing my makeup for, I went to work for 8 hours and then we were out until like 11 o'clock. So I was wearing this makeup for a very long time, and I noticed that at the end of the evening it hadn't creased, it hadn't practically moved. The only thing I did retouched was I took my MAC Fix Plus to work, so I sprayed that on my face before we went to dinner, and I reapplied my lipstick like maybe 2 or 3 times throughout the day.
Mama.
Yeah, Mama.
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 So if you want to see how I created this look, then just keep on watching. Bye! I'm starting off with my trusted MAC Prep and Prime Fix Plus. I cannot live without this stuff, it's amazing. And then I'm going in with my Charlotte Tilbury Light Wonder foundation. This is the foundation I use when I don't want to worry about my foundation. This is the perfect shade for me, it doesn't crease, I trust this stuff. And then I'm using my beauty blender to blend it all in. Next up is concealer, and I'm using the Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer. I'm in the shade Fair Neutral, I think, because the Charlotte Tilbury foundation is quite low coverage, which I like, but I do need to conceal in certain areas. And then I'm taking my Smashbox contour stick and I'm putting that in the hollows of my cheeks. And with my beauty blender, I'm just blending everything into my foundation. I'm also contouring my nose with using that same Smashbox contour stick, and I'm first using this Luxe pencil brush from Zoeva. It's the 230 to blend in the edges, and then I'm taking my beauty blender just to make sure there are no harsh lines. Next up, I'm taking my MAC Transparent finishing powder, and I'm using this to set my concealer. I'm also baking it, so this will ensure that it will stay in place all day. My under eyes won't crease, like the area around my nose, around my mouth, like the usual places that tend to crease throughout the day. Like this will make sure it will stay in place all day long. So I am baking my nose, and I'm also cleaning up the area underneath the hollows of my cheeks, just to make that contour just a little bit sharper. And yeah, I'm just gonna let it sit there for a while. I'm taking this NYX Dreamcatcher palette, and I'm taking this light goldish shade and I'm putting it all over my lid. I'm using my Zoeva 226 smudger brush just to give my eyelid a little bit of a nice base. Then I'm taking this darker shade and I'm using the Real Techniques Essential Crease Brush. Oh, I find it so hard to say. And I'm putting that in my crease. I'm focusing most of the pigment on the outer corner of my eyes, and I'm going upwards a little bit. And I'm picking up this very light ivory shade with my Real Techniques shading brush, and I'm putting that underneath my brow bone. This will just clean up the look a little bit, and I will also highlight my brow bone. Next, I'm taking these two very pretty darker shades on the bottom of the palette, and using that same 230 Luxe pencil brush from Zoeva, I'm putting this into my crease, and I'm focusing this really in the outer V. This will give it a little bit more definition and will just intensify the look a little bit. After I'm done with that, I'm taking that crease brush again, which I have cleaned up a little bit, and I'm going back into my crease and I'm just making sure there are no harsh lines, and I'm just blending it all in. Next, I'm taking my eyeliner brush and I'm picking up this black shade and I'm putting it very close to my lashes. This will make them look a little bit thicker and fuller. Because I don't want any harsh lines, I'm going back in with that Zoeva brush and I'm smudging it all out or in. I don't know, you can see what I'm doing. And then I'm taking my highlighter from MAC. This is the MAC Mineralize Skinfinish, soft and gentle. And using my finger, I'm putting this on all over my eyelid just to give it a little bit more of a glow. After I've wiped away the bake, I'm taking these two darker shades that I've also put in my crease and using that same Zoeva brush, I'm putting this underneath my eyes to make the eye look come together. Then I'm picking up a little bit of my highlighter again and I'm putting this in the inner corners of my eyes to make myself look a little bit more awake. Next it's time for bronzer and I'm taking my Betty Luminizer from the Balm and I'm using my Real Techniques blush brush to put this in the hollows of my cheeks and a little bit around my forehead and underneath my chin. For blush, I'm using this NYX Sweet Cheeks blush palette and I am using my Zoeva 105 highlighter brush. Oh, yeah, that was Aya. She just likes to grab the camera sometimes. Yeah, so this blush is very pigmented and oh, there we go again. Little monster. Yeah, so this blush is very pigmented. You're gonna see that it's coming off very strong, but I'm gonna fix that later. With my Real Techniques powder brush and my Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finish Powder, I am just blending in the blush with the rest of my makeup, and I'm also using this powder to set the rest of my face. Now it's time for highlighter and I'm taking my 228 crease brush from Zoeva and I'm using that same MAC highlighter in the shade Soft and Gentle and I'm putting this on my cheekbones and my forehead and my nose, just all the places I would normally highlight. And this is more of a soft highlight. It's not very intense, it's more like a glow from within and I really love it for the daytime, but I also think it's perfect for going out. Moving on to brows, I'm just going through my brows real quick before I go in with my Benefit Ready Set Clear Brow Gel, just to set them in place before I go in with my Clarins Brow Kit, and I'm taking the two lighter shades to fill in the gaps. Before I'm going in with mascara, I'm curling my lashes and then I'm taking my Clinique High Impact Mascara and I am putting on a lot of layers of mascara. I want this look to last me all day and all night and I like a little bit of more of a dramatic look for the nighttime. So I put on 4 layers of mascara on my upper lashes and 2 layers on my lower lashes. For lipstick, I'm taking this MAC lipstick in the shade Hug Me, and seriously, this is amazing. I want to hug the person who made this. It's gorgeous. It's like a very neutral nude color. It's basically the same color as my lips, but so much better, like so much shinier and healthier, and oh, I love it a lot. Last but not least, I'm spraying my MAC Fix Plus all over my face just to make sure my makeup stays in place all day long. And that was my everyday glam makeup routine. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed it and see you next time. Bye!